Hello everybody, how you doing? It's me, Davey Z, coming to you live from Virgil's Field in Alden, New York. I just wanted to touch base with a few things. Some people have been asking me about my training, why I chose Captain Kurt. Reason first, because I really like the guy. I think he's friggin' smoking cool. His wife Paul is awesome. You know, I've said this over and over and over and over. I've been getting a lot of emails from people, well, not emails, Facebook messages about training with Kurt. It's all I can say is, I'm sorry. It don't matter what you think. I'm an individual. I've met the guy. I like the guy, and I'm going to train with him. It's that simple. If I didn't feel safe, I wouldn't be going. Believe me, I'm that kind of person. If I don't feel safe with something, I don't do it. Bottom line. But I feel safe with Captain Kurt, so I'm going for it. I'm training with Kurt. I'm going down May 7th. We worked out a deal. He's going to take care of me. I'm going to take care of him. I just want to learn how to get off the ground. I want to learn some safety. I want to learn kiting. You know, everything I've been watching for the last year is what I want to learn. So, again, people are wondering, why Captain Kurt? Well, why not? He's got a flawless record. That I do know. The guy from the USPPA told me that. Captain Kurt has a flawless record, you guys. Knock on wood. So apparently he's doing something right with his students. Oh, people like Delshans, super training. I get the fact that Del is good and, you know, he gives you good training and all, but it's fucking dangerous, man. I watch these guys. They're kiting sideways into the wind. They're taking off sideways. I mean, okay, it's good to know shit, but not in the beginning when you're flying in low winds. Why would you want to go out there in 25-mile-an-hour winds as a newbie and turn the kite and your body this way and let the wind ride? I just don't get it. I don't get it, Del. Why would you want to threaten people's lives like that? You know, from what I understand, a couple of people have died already that went to super training in the last couple of years. You know, I mean, that's why I won't go there. The other thing with Captain Kurt is, again, he's flawless. And he feeds you good. He makes good bratwurst and salads, and Paula pours good drinks, Cokes and things like that. He's a great guy, man. You know, until you meet someone, don't knock him. What I'm seeing is people just don't like his approach to things. You know, his approach is safety. I mean, it's not anything about, everything Kurt does is nothing about conceit or narcissism or anything. He tells you the truth, man. He gives you the straight up facts. You know, his flawless record is not a lie. His acro that he has, you know, him being a pilot, him being a skydiver, a national skydiver, and a national instructor. You know, this guy from the USPPA, again, I don't want to mention names, but he told me last week on the phone, he trained with Kurt. Kurt got him in the air. He's a flight junkie. He's got a number. He's got a number with 2 digits, okay? A 2-digit number. Kurt's got 4-digit pilots, and nobody's been killed. I don't know. I'm sure people have gotten hurt. Newbies get hurt all the time. I'm assuming mainly foot launch. By the way, guys, I'm going to have a cigarette because I'm at the field and I'm not home. So here I go. Hands up. Light the lighter. Okay. Just a little tension on your hands when you're holding a cigarette, okay? Everything I've been doing lately, so no, I'm kidding, guys. So, you know, lay off of Kurt, man. You know, guys, actually, you know what? Not too many people have been talking shit about him lately, except for Del. Del talks shit about everybody. So he thinks everybody is dangerous. He thinks he's the best. Now, that's narcissism at its best. But the guy can back it up with his talent. He's a friggin' incredible pilot. I've only been into this for a little over a year now, and I've learned a lot in the 1 year that I've been, you know, researching and studying and doing what doing what I have to do. I knew I lost weight, but I didn't think my head lost weight. Jesus. Doing what you know, studying and learning everything I can about paramotoring. And so far I've taken in a lot, man. I feel confident right now that I could fly and be okay. But I just want training. I want Kurt in my ears. So, but again, you know, if you don't like that I'm going with him, you know what I say? Kurt, I got this. and one of these. I don't care. All right. So if you don't like it, tough shit. I'm looking forward to meeting some guys. A friend of mine on YouTube told me that his buddy's going to be there. Now I'm going to meet a new guy out there, another noob. So we're going to train together. If I said Florida, I meant Ohio, Newton Falls. I'm going in May because it's a lot closer. And I've got a couple buddies from the Navy that I want to see that live in Cleveland, and some step relatives, I call them, that live in the Akron area. And when I get to training, this will be no more cigarettes for Davey Z after training or before training. I only have one or two every other day, or maybe one a day, but even that's not good for me. I'm a singer in a band, and I don't struggle a lot, but there's days where I have a hard time, hitting certain notes when I'm singing. So, but anywho, that's the deal. And I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Chubby Checker for he invited my wife and I to come up and see him in the Falls yesterday, but the tickets were all sold out, so I couldn't get tickets. And I called him this morning and told him, sorry, Chub, we couldn't make it because couldn't find tickets. And what does he do? He puts me on his guest list, my wife and I, for tomorrow in the Avalon Ballroom Casino the Avalon Theater in the Niagara Falls View Casino. So Sean and I are going to be there tomorrow. We're going to go to 3 o'clock show, and I think he got us wing seats, which are, the wings of the stage. So that's cool. Of course, they were free. And hopefully we'll go to dinner, and if not, we'll just hang out at his suite at the hotel and probably reminisce like we always do. I mean, we every time I see him, we talk about the past, because we got a lot of good memories from, gigs we've done, countries we've been to, things like that, different states, people we've met. Man, I've met some famous people working with Chubby. I met Dick Clark, I met Huey Lewis, I met Wolfman Jack, Frankie Avalon, the Temps, the Four Tops, the Drifters, just on and on and on and on and on. All them older guys. Bobby Darin, I got to meet him. Dion, I got to meet him. Gary U.S. Bonds. Just a slew of people that I met in New York City and out on the road. And for example, one time we bumped into Hank Williams Jr. and his crew on the road, on the highway in their bus. And we were in our bus. I'll get it. Got it. We were in our bus. We were on our bus, and they were on their bus, and we bumped into each other. So that was kind of cool. Got to meet them. But guys, being on the road with a band, an international known band, is cool. It's got its perks. It's a lot of fun. You meet great people. You can say, I can honestly say that I'm good friends with a rock and roll legend, and just a small smidget, just a little microscopic percentage, I'm part of rock and roll history, part of Chubby's legacy, because I worked for him for 5 years. So, that's something I can put on my resume, and I'm proud about it. Not that people really care. I've had people, I remember when I was on the road with Chubby, people say, "What are you doing now these days, Davey?" Well, I'm still playing, but I'm kind of doing a hiatus from my band, and I'm working with Chubby Checker. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm the Beatles stage manager. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Me and Helen Cornelius are best friends. I used to get that shit all the time. Get that shit. But, I'm older. Thank God there's the internet. I can post pictures and prove it. Not that it matters. He's my friend. I look at him differently than other people do. I know him on the inside. I know his family. I know his wife, his kids. I haven't met the grandchildren yet, but I he's a friend of mine, and he's a man of color. And race isn't an issue with Chubby. Chubby's, he's in a mixed marriage. He's got mixed children. His grandchildren are mixed. He's one big happy family. People are people. God loves the people. He ends his show with "God loves the people." And it's a true statement. I learned a lot from the guy working with him. I learned how to treat people on stage. I learned things to do, how to work a crowd from Chubby. And believe me, he can work a crowd. So anyways, guys, I'm getting a little tired here. I've been out here at the hangar for most of the day. We had an inspection at the apartment in the front. the state inspector came because of my one tenant. He had to inspect the apartment before he moved in because he gets Belmont and he's a good friend and he pays his rent all the time, and we keep the apartment nice for him. So they came out. They were supposed to be here at 10. They didn't get here at almost 1 o'clock. So it is now 2:45. Wife will be home in 15 minutes. I got to head back to Cheektowaga. Anyways, listen, I love you all. If you could do me a favor and subscribe, leave a comment. Wait, subscribe would be over here. I think the comments are here. You could hit the like and hit the notification bell over here so you can get all my videos when they're up. All right? Thank you all, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. I'm Davey Z, and I'm the fuck out of here.